Hello. So it's been a fair few days since I've done one of these. I think today's theme is all about failure, to be honest. Because I feel like I've just failed the last 3 weeks or so. So haven't done anything over the Christmas break up till now. This is my first video. Just got to negotiate with a load of mud here. Hang on. Yep, done. Still not got the website stuff over to Holly to get my website built. I mean, she did say she can get it done pretty quick, so that's cool. So I've not done that. I've not done any vlogs until today, and this is the first time I've got out exercising for probably about 3 weeks as well. So obviously I have been ill, but then Christmas, I did say to myself that I was going to make sure I carried on with these and even do one Christmas Day, which never happened. I was a busy bee. So yeah, so in terms of the Perth challenge, I'm still where I was. Still haven't raised the finance, but I am a step closer. If any of you saw my previous video, I'd had an amazing month at work in December. It's not over yet either. I need to check whether there's any more gone on to my figures. But it basically means that I'm going to have a bumper commission month, and from now until April I'll be getting paid at a higher rate of commission because I've done my year's target already. So that's all great. But I do want to get some finance still, so I've just got to figure out how I'm going to do that. So yeah, just loads of failures. Okay, so the what's the hashtag? Leave nothing unsaid, there we go. So, that brought to mind an ex-boyfriend of mine, and I've been chewing it over for the last few weeks about contacting him. I'm still really good friends with his mum. Anyway, so I decided to do it just before Christmas, or a few days before Christmas. Well, to say the phone call didn't exactly go as I would have liked is an understatement. He basically believes that I'm just trying to meet up because I've still got feelings for him, etc. And I can understand why he thinks that, because years gone by, you know, I've always had feelings for him, but I don't anymore. And I've finally got him out of my system, and did some time ago. And I just wanted to leave it in a better place than it had been left 2.5 years ago, nearly 3 years ago now. And the trouble is, he's the complete opposite to us, tribers, in terms of what he believes in, or rather what he doesn't believe in. And he just wasn't hearing me. He was hearing his own shit going on in his own mind. And it didn't matter what I say, and we ended up ramming. I mean, I haven't seen the guy for over 2.5 years. And he was arrogant, he was patronising, and he was offensive. So after I put the phone down, he said he'd be in touch about perhaps meeting up, which I haven't heard of from him yet. Although I do know he's spoken to his mum about it, because she told me. I put the phone down and I was just like, what the fuck? I do not need that. There was no need for it, especially the way he dealt with things 2.5 years ago and treated me like a fucking piece of shit. So, I suppose, as much as it was a bit of a disaster, it kind of reminded me, I'm going to shut up, this is going on too long, kind of reminded me why the hell we're not together. And my self-worth is now 100 zillion% more than it used to be when we were on, off, and I was allowing him to treat me like shit, basically. So for that, it's been good. And if he does text me and say he wants to meet up, there's a fair chance I'm going to say there's probably no point, Mark. So there you go. So I definitely did my leave nothing unsaid there, to a point. But the reason for the meeting was to basically just be completely honest with him. And maybe that's just not going to happen. Maybe it's best left where it was. So that's me. I'm nearly 6 minutes. So if you're still watching, hope you had a lovely Christmas, and looking forward to 2018. See you later.